Hi, ladies and gents. Here I am again to haunt your living room. Not really. I try not to haunt. I try not to haunt. Um, this is what I'm. You see this? I made it. This scrub hat. I've been making a lot of scrub hats. My daughter will be here after a while, and I hope she likes them because if she does, I'm gonna make some more. And now I just had the lady that gave me all the yarn. Oops. The lady that gave me all the yarn, she gave me like a ton of yarn. And now she emailed me and asked me if I could have any use for fabric. Lord, Lord, Lord. Fabric. I'm telling you, I'm a hoarder of fabric. No, I use it. So I guess if you use it, you're not actually hoarding it. But since I started making these scrub hats, I've made 5 so far. And 2 of them are mine, but then I made 3 that are kind of Halloweenish. And so when my daughter comes here to this afternoon to drop off Jeffrey before she goes to work as a nurse, I'm going to have her try one on, see if she likes it. If she likes it, I'm going to make some more scrub hats. And I'm going to use, well, see, I'm donating the crocheted hats, the knitted hats. They're all being donated to the homeless and the elderly, 2 different places. And so far I got about 70 made. So I'm almost halfway to my goal. And so that's for the homeless. I got 150 is my goal by Thanksgiving for the homeless. But then I have another place I'm going to donate, which is a place where they feed the elderly and they bring food to elderly. Well, I'm going to have hats for them too. But now I'm thinking, along with these, I want to make these scrub hats. But I want them to be for nurses. So I'm going to, hopefully Jennifer will wear one to work and see if the other nurses like them. If they do, I'm going to be making these for nurses to, as a thank you, as a thank you for a job well done. I mean, they are understaffed, overworked, and overwhelmed at any hospital, anywhere. And so I think one of my ways that I can pay it back or pay it forward or do whatever, if I could get this donation of fabric enough that I can make hats. These are double-sided, so it's like having 2 hats. You can wear it either way. And so I'm going to be making hats, and because it doesn't take a lot of fabric, I'm going to make the scrub hats. And those are going to be donated to the nursing staff here in our local hospital where my daughter works. Oh, and maybe my daughter-in-law is also an RN, so it could be there too. Oh, hi, Papa.
Hi, baby.
So you, oh man, you look beat. Okay, this is what's in that box is only the bottles of the diabetic lotion. So if you would just put that in the bedroom, and then yeah, you are just all sweaty.
Well,
I need to start getting the mail, not you.
no, you don't. I looked in our uh, basket, both baskets,
Oh, now I lost my video. Damn it.
and then
Oh, it's still there. I didn't lose it. Did you hear me say damn it, y'all? Oh, damn it. I gotta cover this up again. Okay, Papa went and checked the mail. This is yours. Okay. Now you got too much in your hands. You need to go sit down.
this is all mine.
Okay.
This is yours. This is all Jennifer's, I think.
Okay.
Jennifer, Elizabeth,
Okay.
Jennifer.
Yeah, it's all garbage. Yeah, Jennifer's is usually just old junk mail that comes in from there. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. It was the mailman. Oh, dang it. Okay, let me turn this down so you don't have to look at my nose. Okay, so now here we have some more of this fabric that I just made this hat out of. But I want to try something. And, my poor hamster. That box is heavy. Okay, so this is the fabric I used for my hat, the one I'm wearing. But then I have, this is some kind of batting. I don't know. Let me tell you what it is. It's just what I have. Somebody sent this to me and I don't know what it is for. But it says, Flex Foam, one side fusible, lightweight stability, long-lasting body. Well, I don't know what you're supposed to use it for, but I just put it. I don't know which side's fusible either. Maybe it's this side. I think this side. This feels more gluey. Doesn't matter for what I'm doing. Because I want to just do something here. I want to try something. So I'm just going to lay this. It's like a foam. So this will end up being something like maybe a book cover. Maybe like a sewing book or a journal of some kind. But this is what I want to do with this. This is what I want to do with this. I want to weave. I want to weave. So I just want you to watch me weave. That's all I want. That's all I want you to do. Because see, I can, so that fell on the floor. So who cares? So I'm going to put this, no, I'm going to put this like this. Okay. And then cut that to that length. And then I'm going to, see, I've got a lot of different strips. Oh my gosh, this one's long. And so I'm going to cut this one. I'm going to put this one right yonder. We've been listening to different people on, because you can tell old Alexa, you know, old Alexa, you can just tell her, play some songs by whoever. And so we got Roy Orbison singing right now. He's got some pretty good songs. I was listening to Tammy Wynette earlier. And I thought, well, what is with old Tammy Wynette, you know? And then come to find out, now she writes all these songs like Stand By Your Man and them kind of songs, you know, all them lovely songs she sings. And so then I checked, because I knew she was married to George Jones for a while. I knew that. I didn't know if she still was or whatever. Well, apparently she was married to George Jones for a little while, but then they got divorced. And then she married. She passed away when she was 55 years old, and she was 55 years old, 55 years of age, and you know, Stand By Your Man was probably one of her most popular songs that she sang. And songs like that, you know, about your man, being cool to your man. Well, she'd been married 5 times, that girl. That girl been married 5 times, so I guess she didn't, good thing she wasn't a preacher, because she wouldn't have been standing, you know, practicing what she preaching if she was married 5 times before age of 55. And she passed away when she was 55. She was married to George Jones, but only for about 7 years. And then she was married to George something but else. I guess she liked the name George. I don't know. And so, but then she died. She up and died. And so she died of a heart attack due to blood clotting or something like that. Bless her little heart. So I'm just striping up this fabric right here. I'm just striping it up. I'm putting it in the stripings. Oh my gosh, in the mail today, I got, in the first time the mail run today, I got a package from, oh my god, what is her name? Well, it come from Daffy, and Daffy and, who is that works so hard for Daffy? Just a minute, let me look at the trash can. Oh, I guess I didn't throw the bag in the trash can. I'll put the bag right here. Yeah. Jean Peter, Disabled Artist Foundation. They sent me 10 skeins of yarn. 10 skeins of yarn. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I want to also thank, I got some thanking to do here. Some thanking. Was this the one? Yes. From Dora Vandenberg. She sent me a lovely letter. And Dora, you got beautiful handwriting. Beautiful. Okay. She sent me all of these squares. Look at how beautiful they are. Look how this one goes with this one. So pretty. So pretty, these squares. And there is quite a few squares here. They're about a 10 by 10, I think. Look how pretty that. See, that goes with that green too. And these, that goes, everything just goes together so well. Along with this solid green. Look how pretty. I see wool cozies in the future of these, Dora. You might know her by Peppy Lady. She's got a channel also, the Peppy Lady. But she sent all of these squares, and I appreciate them. Those are beautiful, and I just think I see bowl cozies in their future because they're already the perfect size for a bowl cozy. Okay, now what was I doing? Let's see. Oh, then I have this. I just have like a lot of strips of fabric, and so, gosh, I hear old Roy in there singing. Roy Orbison. Okay. And so I'm just going to go all the way across this with these here strips. And let's see, what else? Is there another one? And I can't hardly turn my head anymore. Everything starts seizing up just because you eat too many birthday cakes. I don't know why. Okay, this one's the same as that one. Okay. Let's get this one. Cut that there. And then let's get this one. And we're going to put that one there. I think I got at least one of each of these now, so I can start putting. Okay, I'm just going to keep on going on, keep on keeping on is what I'm going to do. Keep on keeping on. And so I'm going to just do this, even if it's wrong. Even if it's wrong. Where did that? I have got such a mess down here. I'm telling you, I don't know how it got there. And so there. Now let's see what else. What else do I have here? That's not long enough. Do I have one that's long enough, Lizzie? Oh my God, this was one of my dresses. I tore up a dress one time. I think I used it all too. One of my house dresses. Y'all wear house dresses? Hmm. Yeah, I just like old house. See, I got some of it's just way too wrinkled, so I got to run it under the iron over there and just go like this way. So anyway, thank you, Rose. I mean, not Rose. Um, Jean Peter, and thank you, Dora. Oh my gosh, Peppy Lady. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are just awesome. There is nothing else I can say about awesome. And you're awesome. That's what I can say. You're awesome. Okay, let's see. Trying to get these. Oh, what's this one? Ooh, let me iron that piece. So I'm just getting these strips. And so anyhow, so far this morning I've knitted on the machine 4 hats. And then the loom, the hand loom, I did 1 hat. And then crocheted, I did 1 hat. I started following a pattern that was, there's a guy named Fiber Spider, the fiber spider. And so I was going along with a pattern that he was showing, but then I got all messed up in the middle of it. So I just finished it just with my own pattern. I just figured, oh, okay, close enough. I said, okay, close enough. That's what I said. And it turned out pretty cool. So, and then, did I sew this one on my head today? No, I think I sewed, yes, I did. I did sew this one today. And, I made oatmeal today. Just so you know, I still do a little bit of domestic stuff, something or other. And, so yeah. I'm just putting all these up here. So if that's this, oh no, I don't want to iron that down. Elizabeth, that's not what you want to do, girlfriend. Girlfriend. Let me see. I'm getting all of these down on here like I know what I'm doing. Because I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm wasting time. I'm making a mess. So yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. There's no way of not knowing. And so, there we go. And then I just need 1 more strip. Ooh, that blue. I can put some of that blue in here. Okay, now. So we'll put that one there. There. Now I got all them strips there. Alright, so what I want to do now, don't lay your arms on it, Elizabeth Marie, because they'll ever become poking up. Okay, I'm going to put a clip at the end of each one of these to hold it still so it won't move around. Hope I have enough clips. I got a bunch of them on another project I'm doing. You'd think that I would just go ahead and start one project and then finish it before I start another, but that's not in my genes. Not anything. It's not something that's going to happen to me. So, and you guys, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this when I'm done with it. I'm just doing something. And that's what you do, you guys. You just do something. Just go ahead and do it. Just do it to it, you know. Just do it to it. Yeah, we just been listening to music this morning. We don't do that too often where we just listen to music while we've been winding a lot of yarn because the lady that donated the stuff, the yarn, another lady donated yarn yesterday, and holy smokes, so much of it is already knitted into partial projects, and so we're unknitting it and rolling it into balls because I don't know how to finish anything that she started. And I bet she had 30 things started at least, maybe even 50. I don't know. Maybe I think even more than 30. But so we've been rolling yarn. Seems like I said this yesterday already. I feel as if I'm repeating myself. Okay, so now I'm almost done with these clips. I'm almost run out of them because, but I have more. I just don't have them in this little thing on my jig. There's a bobbin in there. It's not supposed to be in there, but somebody put it in there. Okay, so now getting them just all clipped in the top there. Get out. Can you believe that there's one more than I needed. Still one more in there. So see how that worked out? Okay. There. Now I got it. Everyone is hooked at the top. Hooked at the top. Now, y'all may have already done all this kind of stuff before, and I might be old, you know, just late to the party. I don't know. I'm gonna turn every other one up now. Every other one up this way, like this. Every other one. I'm turning them up like this way. I think it's gonna be flippin' awesome. I'm telling you, everything's flippin' awesome though. That's the truth. If the truth be known, everything is flippin' awesome. And so then I'm gonna lay this piece right on across. I'm gonna cut it to the width of this. And I'm gonna cut it to the width. There we go. See now? Then see, this will take a little while, you know. Just take a little while. But you know, Picasso and Donatello and Michelangelo and all of them artists, they didn't do art in a day. That might have been the Ninja Turtles. I don't know, but close enough. Close enough. Okay, see, I'm putting them all back down now that I just picked up. And now, see there how nice that is? And now I'm going to pick up the opposite ones. Turn them up. The opposite ones that I just had turned up. So, because I'm putting the like the first I put the weft and then I put the warp. No, first I put the warp and then I put, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I was just then trying to pretend like I knew stuff that I don't know. But I was just pretending. You can pretend anything you want to pretend though. If you want to pretend you're a gorilla, just go right ahead and pretend you're a gorilla. Or a unicorn, any of that. So see now, all of these are going up. And then I'm going to get another strand. And get another. Where did the strands go? Oh, in the floor. You know it. Okay, so here's this blue one. Okay, so I need that one to be about this-ish long. I hope the sewing machine will go through this foamy stuff. I don't know. So now I lay that one across here and pull those back. Pull them back down, pull it back down, pull it back down, pull it back down. And see how that weave is coming up? Now, if you wanted to be all particular, you could just, you know, only do 2 colors or whatever. But in my world, I don't do any coordinating things. Nothing coordinates in my world. In my world, things just go like this. Oops. Let's scoot that. Ooh, scoot that a little bit down. Okay, now. I need to cut them just a little bit longer than I need. Okay, now we'll go with the opposite ones and turn them up. Like this way. Sometimes when you're listening to old songs, one song will just put you in mind of an episode in your life, you know, just one particular day in your life or something, you know. And they can be very nostalgic. And that's what's been happening to me this morning. It's like, oh my gosh. And the funny thing is, crazy thing, Tammy Wynette. I started listening to Tammy Wynette this morning because September 17th was the anniversary of whatever. It's not anything to celebrate, but my divorce, after I divorced a very mean, yucky man when I was just a kid. And on the way home from the court is when I heard Tammy Wynette sing My DIVORCE Comes Final Today. And today is the day, 1969. You know, there was a 1969, you young people. Yep. There was a 1969. But anyway, that reminded me of that car ride home. It was sad, too, you know? And it reminded me. Now, I needed to divorce this man because he was very mean. And I had already a baby born, and he was very mean to the baby. So I had no choice. I could not stay married to this man. He was violent. And so then why then do I feel bad? Why did I feel bad? I guess because when you marry somebody, you just figure it's gonna, you know, it's just gonna be perfect. Everything's gonna be fine now. And then when it doesn't work out that way, then for me anyway, you know, I thought, well, what could I have done differently? What did I do to cause this man to get so violent? You know, stuff like that. And so that was in my mind for many years, even afterward. Even though I had a fear that I might see him somewhere, I still had that feeling of, why in the world? What could I have done differently? I know it. That sounds as goofy as ever, but I guess you have to be there to say, been there, done that, you know? And so, but then there was another song that come on. Oh, then we were listening to Charlie Pride. That was one of my favorites back in the day, too. What did he sing? That one song, I really loved it. There'll be no mansion waiting on the hill with crystal chandeliers, and there'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have to offer you is me. Anyway, that's part of the song by Charlie Pride. And that song was a song that I remembered from 1970. Oh, gosh. Well, anyway, that one reminds me of my first real husband. That was nice. He passed away. Bless his heart. I miss him still. Even though I have Papa, I still miss Ernie. My Arnie. And, yeah. All I have to offer you is me. And he didn't have no crystal chandelier mansion waiting on the hill. Nope, he was just regular. Sort of like Papa is now, just regular. Just regular. See now here, I pull these back down and see how they're just all getting woven in there. Sometimes I like to listen to them old songs. I love them. So anyhow, see how that's working out so pretty? That pretty. Okay, and then when I get this all woven, then I'm going to stitch it, but I won't do that on your time. I'll do that on my own time. I won't do it on your watch, because I know you guys got stuff to do of importance. I gotta go out there and sit with Papa for a while, because we got stuff to reminisce. We do a lot of reminiscing. You know, when you get old, you start reminiscing a lot. I like it. I think reminiscing is very fun. And so we do a lot of reminiscing. And then we've been winding yarn. So winding yarn and reminiscing. So, but I wanted, see, I have to go from project to project. And so that's why I have so many UFOs, unfinished objects. Unfinished. But they'll be finished. You know, if all I do is this right here and leave this laying on my desk all for the rest of its life, I'd call it finished. Sort of finished. So anyway, there'll be no mansion waiting on a hill with crystal chandeliers, and there'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have to offer you is me. All I have to offer you is me. Oh, here's a piece. I didn't use any of this one yet. Let me put this one across here. It's like a light bluish. Oh, I just remembered all of that stuff. I got a whole bunch of more strips. Oh, I just remembered them too. That I got from Giselle. What was her name? Oh, Gertrude? No. What's her name? Over there in Germany. She sent me all them clothespins with the fabrics wrapped around her. Gebhard. It'll come to me. Give me a minute. Gebhard is her last name. What is her name? Oh man, I gotta work on this memory. I don't know what fish. Maybe I need to eat a lot more fish, and maybe my memory will come back to where it belongs. And her last name is Gebhard. I do know her name. And she sent me all of them fabrics wrapped around clothespins, and she had the clothespins made up into little dolls. What was no? Just what was? Sometimes I just wonder about my memory. My memory's gone kaputski. Wonder if I go over to Best Buy. I wonder if they'd sell me a new memory. I just need a little one. Just small memory cards. That's all I need. I don't need to remember much. Sybil. Is it Sybil? Oh man, I think it's Sybil. I think it was Sybil Gebhard. Okay, see now I'm putting the last strip. Look at this. Look at this now. The whole thing is woven. And I'm telling you about beauty. This is beautiful. I guess I should have put the other side of this. No, I don't want to. I'm not going to iron it. That's all I'm going to do to that. See that? For right now. It's all woven. Look at that. I might make, I probably will make a needle book out of this. It'll be a big one. It'll be more of a, some of the needle books I've made lately, gosh, when I put them up on Etsy, they sell right away. But some of the needle books that I've put up there, have been like, they are definitely one of a kind. Nothing ever. They are one of a kind in needle books when I put up. This one, well, actually, I'm working on another one. This one's going to go up hopefully today, but I got a few things still I want to put in here. I stitched that bag in there, put some buttons in there, and it's got them straight pins and them straight pins, and then we'll put stuff in here, and then here's a pocket. I won't have things in every pocket. That's a pack of needles in there. I see this here pocket was just a little bit not, it was a little too shallow, so then I just stitched this piece of fabric above it so you can make the pocket be bigger. And then I'm just gonna put like fabrics in here too, and then it ties shut. That one's probably gonna be listed this evening. Okay, now let's see how this is working out. This is working out beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to read. Uh-oh, where did I put my box of, Oh, look, I got another piece of Halloween fabric. I can make another one of them things. Bonnets. Oh, there they are. Okay. Heart Gifts by Helen Steiner Rice. And I just open the book, and that's what I read is what I open the book to. And and then when my journal prompt for today, I'm just gonna pull out a card, and it's gonna be my journal prompt. But first, it's gonna be my bookmark, so I won't read it yet. Okay, now, because I have to have a bookmark. That's another thing, old age. Okay, in hours of discouragement, God is our encouragement. Sometimes we feel uncertain and unsure of everything, afraid to make decisions, dreading what the day will bring. We keep wishing, if it were possible, to dispel all fear and doubt, and to understand more readily just what life is all about. God has given us the answers, which too often go unheeded. But if we search His promises, we'll find everything that's needed to lift our faltering spirits and renew our courage too, for there's absolutely nothing too much for God to do. For the Lord is our salvation and our strength in every fight, our Redeemer and Protector, our eternal guiding light. He has promised to sustain us. He's our refuge from all harms, and underneath this refuge are the everlasting arms. So cast your burden on Him, seek His counsel when distressed, and go to Him for comfort when you're lonely or oppressed. For God is our encouragement in trouble and in trials, and in suffering and in sorrow, He will turn our tears to smiles. Don't you just love it? Yes, that's in hours of discouragement, God is our encouragement. And that was read from Heart Gifts from Helen Steiner Rice. And then I get out my sometimes I do these more than once a day. Sometimes I do them more than once a day. I'll pick a card, any card. Pick a card, any card. This one says, these are the self-love deck. So these are for conversation. They call them conversation cards, but they're so good for a conversation, meditation, or journaling. I use them for journaling. If you were ever lost, where would you refine yourself? That's a good one. Let me see. Let me get my pen. Let me get a pretty one. Oh, they're all pretty ones. Okay. So, if you were ever lost, see that unicorn on that pen? Yep. If you were ever lost, where would you refine yourself? Now, that is one to think about. Where would you refine yourself if you were lost? Where it could be something in the future, it could be something place you want to revisit from the past. Would you want to find yourself in the ice cream store? You just never know. So, but these are self-love. So you're thinking about loving yourself when you're thinking about how you're going to answer the question. And so that's amazing. If you were ever lost, where would you refine yourself? And that's very good. Okay, now I'm going to let you go because now I'm going to still play with this. But first, I'm going to go out there and sit with Papa for a while and tell him some lies. He believes everything I tell him, so I can tell him lies. Like when I was a princess, lived in the castle at Disney World. But anyway, God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make, bring you back safe and sound, healthy and happy to the very next video. And know that I love you so many bunches. God bless. Bye-bye, and I'll keep you updated on whatever I do with this. Okay, God bless. All right, here's where we